Another German lost in the Canadian wilderness is a channel created to document a one-month canoe expedition stretching roughly 650 kilometers across the Canadian wilderness. The series covers 20 videos filmed over 17 different days, focusing on camping, canoeing, hiking, fishing, and everything they had to do to survive throughout the journey. But when I say survive, I really mean it, because on day 12, things took a serious turn. It's the kind of moment that shows how the wilderness can catch you off guard at any time, even when everything seems to be going perfectly.
Portage time. Here we go again. That's where we had our campsite. Pedaled across. And now we got a short 100-meter portage to start with. Portage.
Not quite as extreme as yesterday.
No.
Especially with the two ridges in that way.
I guess it's down and up again. Oh my, oh my.
A Voyager only eats perfectly cooked camp cake.
A Voyager only perfectly cooks his camp cake.
A Voyager never cleans his underwear.
A Voyager never wears underwear in the first place.
That's pretty good.
We had a few good ones over the last few days.
Yeah. Where's this boat?
I don't know.
They kept walking and walking, but what they didn't seem to realize was that something had been following them the entire time, and it was only getting closer. While they didn't notice it at first, the camera actually captured it approaching from behind. After some time, the hikers finally decided to look back, and they got extremely scared.
Oh, a Voyager carries his canoe as much as it's carrying him.
Yes.
Whew. A Voyager always gets eaten by the bugs. That's pretty good already, I guess.
Not bad. Whoa, 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 bear, bear.
Whoa!
Hey! Nope. Hey, 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 go. Go, bear. Go. Hey! Hey, go, bear. Hey, go, bear.
Hey!
Hey, get going.
Bear!
Should we walk towards it?
I don't think so.
Hey! Hey, get
Go!
going, bear. You go. No, you go. Yeah, you go.
Go!
Hey, you go, bear. Come on, bear, you go. You go, bear. You got nothing to be afraid of. No, wait, you got everything to be afraid of. Go, bear.
Go!
We're not
Go!
a threat. Yeah, that's right.
So we got our pedals on the other side.
We got the shotgun on the other side.
We got the bear spray on the other side.
No, bear sprays with the canoe.
Bear sprays with the canoe.
We just don't quite know where the boat is.
Okay.
Hey, come on, bear. You keep moving.
Don't have a stick, don't have a rock.
No, I'm looking for a rock, but I haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, there's the canoe.
We're gonna lose sight of him soon. We gotta get that bear spray in our hands, though.
You still see him?
Yep.
Okay, let's get moving. Okay, come on. Get the stuff, I get the bear spray.
Look, I feel like the bear just got offended. It honestly looked like he didn't even want to hurt them and was just trying to make some new friends. I mean, look at him. He was following slowly, almost trying not to disturb them. And then the moment they started yelling at him, he just sat down like a child getting lectured by their parents. Jokes aside, though, that's a terrifying situation to be in. Getting stalked by a bear and letting it sneak up on you is no joke. And the hikers were actually very lucky the bear didn't become aggressive the moment it was spotted. It also shows why it's important to look behind you from time to time in the wilderness, even when the area seems open and there aren't many trees or rocks around. Eventually, the bear seemed to get the message and calmly turned back. The hikers returned to their canoes, paddled away, and continued the expedition much more cautiously, thankfully without any more encounters like that. Devin Church is a guy who mostly posts cool moments he captures in his life, but he isn't a regular YouTuber or someone who does content creation for a living. In one particular video, he and his friend experienced something that gave them a real scare while camping near Bridgeport, California. A deer suddenly appeared in front of them, but when they tried to scare it away, it didn't react normally at all. Instead of running, it stood its ground and started behaving very strangely. Devin tried throwing pine cones at it to scare it away, but that's when the deer suddenly became aggressive, charging toward them, running around them, and staring at them in a very unsettling way.
Let's get out of here. He's coming back.
The deer kept getting closer and closer, and at one point, Devin's friend pulled out a gun just in case it got too close. He never actually fired it, though, so you're safe to watch. They eventually realized there was no reason to take the shot. It was most likely a doe, and they understood that she was probably only trying to push them away because she likely had fawns nearby and was protecting them. Honestly, it didn't even seem like the doe truly wanted to attack the campers. She appeared much more focused on the dog, probably seeing it as the bigger threat. The campers stayed calm, kept their dog under control, and most importantly, they didn't start shooting without a real reason. In the end, she was just trying to be a good mother and protect her young, and she was willing to do whatever it took to make that happen, even getting herself killed. Joe Cal is a YouTuber from Indonesia who usually posts videos of his explorations. He often explores abandoned buildings and places known for their dark histories, but he also sometimes goes camping deep in the woods. In this particular video, he decided to spend 3 days camping in one of the forests of central Java. But during the trip, he ended up encountering something that genuinely gave him nightmares.
Jadi teman-teman, hari ini kita akan mencoba untuk survive di tempat yang alamiah sekali tempat ini, dan aku bener-bener sendirian di sini. Kita akan solo camping di tempat ini. Itu di bawah situ ada kali, kayaknya bagus buat ngecamp ya. Aku udah survei tempat ini dan aku nemu beberapa titik yang cukup bagus untuk bikin kayak tenda. Ini aku udah bawa tendaku, baju ganti, makan, mie instan sih, terus apalagi ya, kompor dan sebagainya, semua yang dibutuhkan untuk jadi anak hutan, termasuk rangka tenda ini. Tapi aku beli di all shop tendanya yang nggak tahu ya, ini tenda paling murah gitu ya. Cuman kok rangkanya kayak gini, jadi aku harus bawa seperti ini. Oke, forget it. Cukup intronya. Mari kita langsung cari spotnya ya. Aku survei di sini 3 hari yang lalu. Kayaknya di sini bakalan lembab dan hujan nanti malam. Karena nggak tahu ya, ini Maret tapi masih hujan.
He eventually found a place to camp deep in the forest and started setting up his tent. The first day went by peacefully. He went fishing, cooked some food, and mostly relaxed around the campsite. He made it through the first night without any problems, and everything seemed to be going perfectly. But that changed on the second night. While he was sleeping, he was suddenly woken up by something terrifying, something he still doesn't know the identity of to this day.
Guys, kalian dengar suara itu enggak? Aku nggak tahu ini jam berapa sekarang, tapi aku kebangun gara-gara suara itu, anjir. Di luar masih hujan. Kalian dengar nggak? Kalian dengar nggak? That's kalian dengar suara itu nggak? Anjir, itu bikin aku kebangun. Anjir, aku nggak tahu nih jam berapa sekarang. Anjir, hilang suaranya. Suaranya hilang. Aduh, kepencet. Aku buka dulu. Hilang suaranya. Hilang suaranya. Anjir, padahal nggak ada siapa-siapa loh. Man. Apa tadi? Sumpah merinding aku. Anjir lah. Anjir lah. Tadi suaranya kedengeran kan? Kayak suara cewek kan? Man. Tutup aja deh. Di luar lagi hujan, teman-teman. Lagi hujan di luar.
It seemed like a woman's cry, very human, very real. Joe couldn't tell if what he was hearing was actually a woman or something else entirely, so he stayed inside his tent while the sound continued. Once it stopped, he eventually went outside to check, but there was nothing there. Now, whether it was a ghost or anything supernatural, most people would agree there's no real reason to jump to that conclusion. A more realistic explanation could be that it was someone lost in the forest, possibly disoriented and crying out for help. In dense forest like that, especially at night with little to no visibility, it's very easy to lose your sense of direction and panic. Even though he was left unsettled, he chose to stay and sleep there, since trying to leave in complete darkness could have put him in an even more dangerous situation. As for what it was, there's no way to know for sure from the footage alone, but tell me, what do you think was there and what would you have done in this situation? Carrie Outdoors is a girl who loves the wilderness and often goes camping in different forests and locations. Many times she goes car camping, but she also enjoys using a tent because it makes her feel much closer to nature. In this particular video, she decided to camp in some woods where she had camped before, but this time things felt a lot creepier than during her previous visits there.
So I know exactly where I'm pitching up tonight. I've camped here before quite a few times, and I always think it's a good idea if I'm going out and it's like late in the day and the light's against me, if I'm heading somewhere familiar, it just gives me peace of mind that I'm definitely going to find somewhere for the tent. I know exactly the route in, exactly where I'm heading, so it just makes it a lot easier. Tonight is just all about having such a chilled night.
Well, she started setting up camp, and before she knew it, it was already dark. She set up the camera to record a few shots, and right at that moment, something echoed through the forest.
Well, it is now 7:20, so it's less than an hour. I don't know if my camera picked that up, but that was... I don't know what that was, but that was scary. I think it's a deer or something in the woods. That was quite scary. Yeah, it's literally 7:20 now, and as you can see, it's really dark already. So less than an hour from when I arrived, and I've already lost daylight, so it's pretty dark in the woods. But the tent is up. I'm out in the Banshee tonight. I haven't used this since I got it, so I'm really excited to sleep in this because I love this tent, and I've slept in one before. So yeah, looking forward to spending my first night.
She quickly brushed it off, saying it was probably a deer or something like that, but while standing there alone in the dark, the sounds kept continuing, and it slowly started getting to her, making her imagine all kinds of things.
When I tell you there's some really strange noises going on in the woods tonight, and even though the rational part of your brain is saying, oh, it's the deer, it really does set your anxiety off. Sorry, you can't really see me, it's so dark. Obviously I'm relying on the head torch, but I've heard some really, really crazy noises which I've tried to pick up on camera for you guys. And there's one thing being rational about it and being logical about it, and there's another thing being in the middle of the woods in the dark and hearing it. It's a totally different experience, I'm not gonna lie. The spot where I'm camped has got a really nice little stream running alongside it. Can you hear that? Is my camera picking that up? Can you hear that? I mean, what is it so angry about? What are you chatting about, dude? And why? Why today? It's crazy because whether I was here or not, those noises would be going on. But it's really, and I've said this earlier on in my video, but it's really hard to hear stuff like that and think rationally. I know what it is. Logic is I know what it is. But at the same time, it sounds so creepy. It's gone quiet now. You see, it's really hard not to overthink everything when you're out. You hear little noises that normally you probably, if you was with a big group of people or you hear during the day, you wouldn't even acknowledge those noises. They'd just be, but when you're just sat here, look how dark it is, I'm looking into pure darkness of a woods, and then you hear noises, you're like, what was that? What was that? Constantly.
Yeah, There's no way I would have still camped there after hearing that. Call me whatever you want, but I'm not sleeping in the woods with a freaking dinosaur nearby. Honestly, I have no idea what kind of animal that was. No, I'm not going to say it was Bigfoot or anything like that.
Hello there.
But being alone in the forest at night definitely doesn't help when your imagination starts going wild. Even with the sounds continuing through the night, she still stayed there until morning. Thankfully, she was completely safe and managed to leave the woods unharmed. But if that had been someone else out there alone, it probably would have scared them to death. Carter Brune is a guy from Cincinnati who loves the wilderness. He goes snowboarding, cliff jumping, backcountry camping, bushcraft and mountaineering, and he posts everything on his channel Degenerate Wilderness. In this particular video, he and his friends decided to camp somewhere in the forests of Ohio. They brought everything they needed and double-checked to make sure everything was ready and the trip would go smoothly.
We made it to Rattlesnake down in somewhere Ohio. It's pretty good. Got the string lights from Amazon. Wetsuits right there. Tarp we're gonna throw up. I just got this new, which one is it? Nemo something.
Moonlight Elite.
Yeah.
Nemo chair.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. About £1, not bad
Very
at all.
expensive though, but
Yeah, really
definitely
expensive. We just got, all three of us, upgraded our sleeping pads because the Amazon ones were not cutting it. Look at that. That's a sleeping pad.
Remember when I said they double-checked everything? Well, they didn't check or double-check the weather, because when they finally did, they realized they might be in a lot of trouble.
What's the weather looking like?
looks like it's pretty stormy.
Crazy storm. Yeah, 25 mile an hour.
30-mile-per-hour winds, tornado warnings, mad thunderstorms, but you know, we should be good. We got 9 to 1 a.m. thunderstorm chances. It was like 10 to 12, but now it's 9 to 1.
So it was gonna start coming down at 9.
Yeah, rain's about to start coming in now, so.
We're trying to pack up what we can. We have to leave the tents. We're about to run to the car.
80-mile-an-hour winds, so dangerous.
Slides, yeah.
Flying debris.
No, they actually might blow away. There's a good chance.
I don't think they get far. He's pretty much ready to go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Good thing they sent us that warning.
Yeah, for real. That was God. We just prayed. That was God, bro.
Mine blew out at 60 miles an hour. Mine blew away.
It'll be fine, bro. It's not gonna go far. I'm willing to take that chance.
I guess you can cuddle up with me if you lose everything.
Which way is it down?
Come on, Christian.
It's like, seriously, bro.
Like, come on. This is like... Let's get the out of here. We gotta go. Christian, come on. Is this the right way?
Wait. Might be more left.
I think it's
right.
left. Yeah, I think it's that way. Emergency evacuation.
Evacuation.
80-mile-an-hour winds.
This is insane.
Flying debris.
They ran as fast as they could to their car, as a huge tornado was heading straight toward them. But when they finally reached the car, they realized something. Something that was actually terrifying for them.
Holy shit. You gotta just look. Get a video on the top left. It'll string out. Oh my God.
No, we don't have the car key.
No.
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's in the tent.
No,
I swear.
did you not grab it?
No, I forgot it.
You're gonna have to run back.
I don't want to go alone. Rod's gonna be pissed.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad.
I don't think we can go back in there. To the woods.
You don't think?
Maybe. Rod, we got a major problem.
What?
We don't got the car key.
Where?
It's in the tent.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Are you serious?
It's on my life.
Alright, we're gonna have to go get it.
Yeah. I don't want to go alone. We have to either go back or call an Uber.
We want to have to call an Uber then.
Should we go back for it or?
Oh no.
Bro, I had to
Yeah, bro. bro. I mean, for real.
I don't know, but we gotta decide now.
Yeah, bro. So, it's about to start hailing. It said it was gonna hail tonight. Dude, we should like, should the car's locked?
Yeah.
What they decided to do next was a bit of an uninspired idea, if you ask me. They probably should have tried to find shelter, but instead they thought the best thing they could do was go back and get the car keys.
All right, let's go now.
Alright.
We could hitchhike.
No way, bro. It's your car. Don't come down here. It's fine. Well, I'm not crossing over here. It's your fault, bro.
They eventually got back to their camp and found the keys, but on their way back, things started getting much worse, as hail the size of fists began pouring down, and something like that can seriously injure or even kill you. They finally made it back to their car, left the area, and stopped at a Burger King where the car could at least be somewhat covered. Even then, the hail was massive and had already caused very expensive damage to the vehicle, but at least they were alive. It really shows how important it is to always check the weather before going on a camping trip, especially when you're far away from your car or any kind of civilization. People who think weather isn't important have probably never seen what a tornado can do. You always need to stay aware of these things, because being caught outside during a tornado, with branches, debris, and even entire trees flying around, is an extremely dangerous situation. Thankfully, they were lucky enough not to be hit directly by it. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed these kinds of videos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. You can also turn on the bell so you'll get notified whenever I post. And if you want to keep watching, click on one of the videos on the screen. I'm sure you'll enjoy those too.